Well, the DRC government has now acquired a Bell D4 defense system to protect its troops from drones that are coming from the M23 areas. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you about this Bell D4 defense system that the DRC has now acquired from India and what it is capable of and its weaknesses. Well, this is bona fide. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe and hit that notification button so that when I release something new on the Eastern DRC crisis, you get notified as soon as possible. Well, the conflict in Eastern DRC is changing. The use of sophisticated weapons in Eastern DRC from both parties is also increasing. Just recently, we were talking about a downed plane, an M23 plane that was downed by the Kinshasa government using a drone. And the Kinshasa government said that this plane was carrying armories and it did not have authorization from the Kinshasa government to operate in DRC airspace. Well, on the other hand, the M23 say that this was a civilian plane. It was carrying humanitarian needs and it should not have been downed by the Kinshasa government. The M23 went on to say that they will retaliate. Now, with this upscale of tensions, both parties are getting the right gear should there be an eruption of more violence in Eastern DRC. Well, right now, the DRC has deployed more than 60,000 troops at the front lines against the M23, and there is that general anticipation that there is going to be a conflict between the M23 and the FARDC very soon. The FARDC right now is buying defense system. And in the latest move, the FARDC has purchased the Bell D4 air defense system that will assist the FARDC to defend its troops from drones that are coming from the M23. Yes, the M23 has also been using drones against the FARDC. It is documented that the Chimera 7 and Pro V2 mini drones have been deployed by the M23 in North and South Kivu against the FARDC in the fights that have been occurring in different front lines in Eastern DRC. The M23 has been using these drones for reconnaissance, surveillance, and potentially offensive operations, complicating the FARDC's ability to maintain control over these areas that have since been taken by the M23. Now, this Bell anti-drone system that is bought by the FARDC can execute both soft kill and hard kill. On soft kill, it can execute the jamming of these drones at a radius of 5 kilometers, and in hard kill, it uses laser-based technology to physically destroy or disable hostile and manned aerial vehicles. It therefore means that the FARDC, the Kinshasa government, is well preparing for any kind of attack that will come from the M23. Should there be an attack from the FARDC to the M23, should they respond in terms of drones, then there will be this defense system that will protect their troops, making sure that they continue to attack the M23 without so much difficulty that will come from drones that will be deployed from the M23 zones. But there are some challenges when you're talking about the Bell D4 anti-drone system. Well, it has been denoted as per the Ukraine war that the Bell D4 system struggles when it comes to an overwhelming number of fiber optic quadcopters. This has been witnessed in the Ukraine conflict. Of course, the Russia-Ukraine conflict has extensively used the drone warfare against each other. And these testimonials now are gotten from the Ukraine war, where drone warfare has been extensively used by both Russia and Ukraine. Well, I will continue to keep you informed of the latest of what is happening in Eastern DRC. Right now that the Kinshasa government is arming up and also buying sophisticated defense mechanisms to protect itself from the M23, perhaps an attack is imminent. This is bona fide.